Hello, everybody. Uh, Doing this broadcast on America's first containment zone. This comes from BuzzFeed News, and I want you to notice how mainstream media doesn't tell you these things that alternative media is telling you. People inside America's first coronavirus containment zone are confused and angry. Then right here it says, New Rochelle residents said New York State containment strategy is more political bluster than effective health policy, leaving a small town with arbitrary lines drawn and a few tested for the dangerous new virus. I think I'll show you here in a minute, but down below it says they waited for over a week to even be tested. They can't leave their houses, can't go out on the sidewalk, can't do anything. And let me show you. Whoops, I got the wrong one. This one here. Show you where New Rochelle is. This is it right here, New Rochelle, New York. And this is New York City right here to give you an idea. And then the next map. This is dark areas, New Rochelle. This is the containment zone right here. And then New York City is just right south of New Rochelle. Okay, let me go to this article and start reading some stuff. Just going to get you the important stuff here. More than 100 confirmed cases. Okay, well, I'm assuming if there's 100 cases in that containment zone, they've already removed those 100. Okay, let me get to the important stuff here. Schools, houses of worship, public spaces shut down, large gatherings banned, National Guard troops. I've got video that I'm going to show you here in a little bit. Okay, yet on the eve of the National Guard's arrival, as upward of 1,000 people in the town were under quarantine at home, and nearby synagogues canceled holiday celebrations, some residents expressed confusion and disappointment in government plans they deemed more performative than substantive. Several residents wondered aloud why all but 3 schools remained open and no mandatory testing had been conducted during a situation serious enough to call in the National Guard. A testing center, I've got video of that, I'll show you that. It doesn't make sense to me why they didn't start testing right after the first cases happened, said James Morrow, a 37-year-old entrepreneur, citing the quick and widespread response in South Korea. People are still going to school, people are still going to work. The authorities have been less than clear in communicating that most students haven't been tested at all. Now remember, all of New Rochelle is not under quarantine, just part of it. 3 students who attend the closed high school told BuzzFeed News this week New York's public health department stopped disclosing how many state residents are being tested for the virus amid a nationwide crisis over low testing rates that's also plagued the state. It's politics, said Mark McLean, president of the New Rochelle branch of the NAACP. He says that Cuomo wanted to exert his dominance over this issue, and we're all caught in the middle of it. Let me just, we're the ones whose kids are going to be traumatized with the stigma of being from New Rochelle. The containment zone, while the first of its kind in the U.S., limits public gatherings in a pocket of the city with few places suited for dense public gatherings. A country club and sprawling parkland break up the sloping lawns. Let me go on. Residents who live in the zone work or attend schools outside of the zone, and some who live outside of it still freely drive, walk, or take buses through it. What is a 1 mile radius supposed to do when you have a virus that has crossed state lines, crossed oceans? Asked Sharon Foots, a 40-year-old Army veteran. You're really not containing anybody. But yeah, there's more. It's a make-believe containment area, said the mother of a junior at a local high school who requested to remain anonymous. I jogged right through this morning. People go in and out. If the epidemic is about to mushroom, we've exposed ourselves in a terrible way because we didn't close all our schools. Masks and gloves were rare sights in the areas right outside of the containment zone. Okay, that's all for that. Now let me take you to some, I've showed you where it's at. Once again, if you're just joining, there's New Rochelle right there, New York City right there. Here's New Rochelle in the dark area, and there's the containment zone. And here's some video of New Rochelle. Let me go back a little bit and make sure I've got everything here. This is one I read a story the other day that said you should keep all windows open. And here in New Rochelle, they're telling people who are feeling fine, keep all windows closed. Okay, let me go for the next one here. This is the drive-through testing. There was 100 people that were sick, and I'm assuming that they took those people out. Here's some, let's see, video of the National Guard. To the best of my knowledge, I haven't seen any military policing going on. What is this? This is, yeah, this is the mobile testing area too. That's just a picture of New Rochelle. Oh, this is, oops.
Fantasized.
Oh, I got the wrong one here. Hold on.
Having a child. And would that be?
Maxwell Swamp.
Anybody remember the Dick Van Dyke Show?
The Dick Van Dyke Show. Starring Dick Van Dyke.
The reason I play that is because in that sitcom, Dick Van Dyke and his wife lived in New Rochelle, New York.
Rosemary, Maury Amsterdam, Larry Matthews, and Mary Tyler Moore.
There's more testing going. No, what is this? Yeah, this is just park closed. I showed that one. And I think that's it. And I will come back on if I get any more news for you. Thanks for watching.